Eating out with kids is so hard, so let me walk you through some of my must-haves for when taking my kids out to restaurants or anytime where they just need to sit still and be. Or maybe you're just waiting a while and need something to occupy them. Let's jump into it. All right, so today I'm going to be featuring my mini Petunia Pickle Bottom backpack. This is in the Love Mickey print, and I wanted to feature this backpack today because it is just the perfect little bag for your preschooler or for little kids. There's quite a few things that you can put in here, so I wanted to show you a way that you could store everything, as well as just show you some things that you can bring with you. In the front pocket, this is not anything that you need to occupy your kids, but these are just some hand sanitizing wipes that I keep right here, especially if you are at a theme park. So I'm gonna open this up and basically everything is stuffed. I first wanna talk about my little bag that I typically keep in my diaper bag. So this is the activity bag that I usually keep with me. This is a Bumpkins bag. You can get them on Amazon and they are sold in packs of 3. And I've added a few things since my last video, or maybe since you saw me pack my sink. I needed a little bit more versatility. It's very important to switch things up with your kids, with your toddlers, and to not always offer the same things. A lot of these kind of are the same things because when I made my previous video, I had just packed it. But I just want you to keep that in mind, that it's very important to switch things, to have a rotation, etc. So one of the first things that I want to show you guys is, especially if you are out at a restaurant or at least have a flat surface that you can work with, are these little placemats. Now, if you are a part of the Disney Mama community, you have seen these time and time again from so many different YouTubers, or maybe you're just a Mickey Disney fan, or maybe you've never even heard of this. But this is a placemat that you could just put on the table and color on. It's paper, and then on the back are these little, there you go, you can see it, these little adhesive strips that will stick to the table so that you don't have to worry about it sliding around. It's not a pain in the butt, and it's got your favorite characters on here. So very helpful. I think this is a really quick, great activity for kids that love to draw. I know not everybody's a drawer. My oldest, honestly, is not huge on drawing, but my middle child is. And they do have different prints, so let me show you. So this is a similar concept, but this is also the Fab 5. You know, just different little designs. The pack that I bought off of Amazon was a 24 pack, so it should last you quite a while. Since we're still talking about drawing, I keep these Super Mario Bros. Coloring sheets on me. These came in a little Christmas gift that the boys got, and it came with like mazes and tic-tac-toes and word searches. So my kids can't do word searches yet, but I do keep the other stuff on me. We love tic-tac-toe. We do a bunch of this stuff, and Roman should be starting kindergarten soon, so it's a lot of like letter identification. On top of that, because I do carry all those papers, I have some stickers. These again came with our little Christmas gift from the Super Mario Bros. These are just Mario stickers. Another alternative to those sheets and the placemats is, of course, a coloring book. Lots of coloring things I've noticed that I have on me, but we love Paw Patrol in this house. And of course, also in my little baggie are these little crayons. I keep quite a few in them in case my kids happen to fight over the same color, siblings. I also keep Play-Doh. This I found in the dollar section at Target. It's not the Play-Doh brand, but it's this like scented Play-Doh. It came in a pack of 3. CJ cannot play with Play-Doh yet because he thinks it's food, so I keep these 2 in here. Sometimes I'll put a third. It was a really big hit when we happened to be somewhere and there was someone else's child and they wanted to play with the Play-Doh. However, I do recommend you rotate with this Play-Doh because you can't really clean it, and so there's a lot of hands, and I just feel like it holds bacteria and stuff, so definitely make sure you replace this eventually. And then you may be wondering what this little guy is. I picked this up in the Target dollar section. It's like a Pop-It. It has these little popping things all over. It was very inexpensive. You can pop them, and you know, really satisfying. You squeeze it, they come back out. And then it has this little suction, which you could use this in the car on a window. You could use this, it also lights up. You could use this on a table to stick and then pull off. I noticed my boys really liked this in particular. Another little toy that I also got from the dollar section during Easter is this little balloon dog sensory toy. This is another great thing that my 1-year-old can also play with, and I don't have to worry about him eating or choking on it. And in case you're not familiar with these, they make them in tubes too at Target in like a big pack. And they're really fun to pull apart. You just, and then push them back in. And kids really like them. I don't know why. Mine in particular really love the sensory stuff. So this is a great option as well and really inexpensive. So that is my activity bag that I will keep in my diaper bag. And last but not least, the activity that some of us just need. Nothing else is working. We need something, okay? And some of you might be on board with this and some of you might not be. Our tablets. Both Roman and Eli have tablets. These are the iPads that are in the 10.2 inch screen. Do you have to go out and buy an iPad? Absolutely not. I know some people think it's outrageous that toddlers have iPads. You could easily get the Amazon Fire Kids tablet. Unfortunately, we just didn't like it. It was slow. I know some people love it, and I'm not dogging those that like the Amazon tablet. That was also 4 years ago that we tried the Amazon tablet, so maybe they're better now. That is totally up to you, and I'm always willing to give that a shot, honestly, for maybe CJ one day. But okay, what about the iPads? Well, my kids like taking pictures, but I want to show you some things. So this is Eli's iPad, and in the background, it's a picture of them from Christmas a couple years ago. They have a couple games on here, such as Mario Run and Mario Kart. They also have PBS Kids games. Now, I heavily recommend PBS Kids games because it is free, there's no ads, and that is the hardest thing to find nowadays is free games with no ads. And this just has so many different games that my kids love to play. This amazing Amazon adventure, that's one of their favorites. And there's even more than this. So definitely check this app out if you haven't already. Not sponsored or anything. I just want to help you guys out. On top of that, we have a few other games, but I noticed that there are ads that pop up, so I need to delete those. But we do also have Disney Plus. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me to the end. I really hope that this offered some helpful tips and tricks for you to go out in public and know that it's not going to be a headache. You don't always have to give up your phone. You don't always have to deal with crying, whining kids. There are things out there, there are resources, and there are things that will keep their attention. You just have to find what works for you. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram as well as both of my TikToks for my travel agency as well as my personal. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.